Good evening, everyone. This is Gypsy Jess, and tonight I'm going to do a them and you reading. For this one, it's not necessarily a romantic relationship. It might be a friendship, family member. It might even be a work situation. I don't know yet. I've chosen an oracle deck for the center energy, but for this particular reading, we're just going to do a them and you and see what's going on situationally. I have a few readings that I think might come out tonight, but I first wanted to start out with something. I was getting a very, very earthy vibe. So you'll see my accompanying decks have a lot of greens and purples. So we'll see what comes up, okay? We'll see what comes up. First, we're gonna start with a them. Whoever them is. Before I start, go ahead and take a big deep breath and relax. Settle in, and just think of some symbols, maybe a name, an animal, something that might come through to help you ground this message, and what's coming through as something for you directly. You know, it's one of those things, if the shoe doesn't fit, don't force it. But also, I know I said them and you, but tarot is timeless and fluid, so some of these energies might be reversed. Just keep that in mind. If it might sound like maybe you're the opposite pile, okay? And we'll just see what comes up. I hope you guys are having a beautiful evening. It's really starting to cool off and I love it. And I don't know why, but I'm just getting drawn to so much green and purple lately, despite the fact the season's really shifting into kind of those darker fall colors. And I'm just going to attribute it to spiritual and heart opening, right? That crown chakra, heart chakra opening. So that's what I'm going to go with. All right, what do we have, Spirit, for them? Energies for them. Ace of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Those came out in the exact last reading I did. Maybe those are connected. It's about big Empress energy, Goddess energy, Page of Wands. Oh, wow. That one actually came up. So I'm going to say this is definitely connected to the reading I did yesterday regarding the goddess guidance. So we had a goddess that was giving away her jewels. A lot of these cards came up in that. So I'm going to say this is kind of that ongoing situation. Also that Page of Wands. We definitely had some masculines that were attracted to that female in a very passionate way, but definitely not coming in with the most mature of energy. And I definitely, this was reversed though. I definitely feel like this is related to that reading last night. So I know we just started, but go ahead and feel free to review that reading, the Goddess Guidance one from last night. Definitely feel like they're connected. What do we have for you? What do we have for you? Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, it was a love situation, that's for sure, but this is indicating a choice. see my deck is not flipped. And remember, reverse energies don't necessarily mean something bad. It just means that a lot of times energy could be blocked, or it's a different aspect of that particular card. So don't let those freak you out. Queen of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Ooh, Seven of Swords, there it is again. Came out last night. I'm telling you, these two readings are connected. Seven of Swords. Oh, thievery. Kind of that bittersweet win. The World in reverse. Hermit. All right. Four of Pentacles. So last night's reading, that feminine energy was kind of given away. We'll call them her jewels, right? Just some old cycles showing up kind of a lower vibration. And I was really getting that these were males that were coming up in that vibration, but today I'm getting that this particular female is showing up in that energy. Someone who's blocked in love and is refusing to go within and really take a new perspective on their world, right? Who maybe they themselves have not really been invested in, as emotionally unavailable and manipulative. Queen of Cups in reverse. This is, she's an emotional, loving queen, but that, and especially with the Seven of Swords here, I'm getting someone who can definitely is very kind of in a juggler mode, right? Has some different options here that she's weighing, kind of taking what she can get, but feeling to go withinward and see where a lot of this is about her. Whereas over here, we have this other individual who isn't quite, the king, but is willing to do some work, has the strength to grow. Starting to see one's truth. And to overcome getting cancer off that. Secrets. Time. Renewal. Right? All things renew in time. We all in the shot there? Okay. Time and renewal. I'm going to get a few more here, but I'm definitely getting today that, while this is similar to yesterday's reading, and you may want to watch that for more messages, this particular person, and I'm definitely getting it's a feminine energy, is really kind of showing up in a closed off, emotionally unavailable, maybe a little emotionally manipulative way in terms of love. She's made a choice to just kind of get what she can get, take what she can get and leave. And maybe this means like she's actually getting, this could be a situation where she's getting what she wants, but it's very much a bittersweet. But that's less of what's coming through and more of, a failure, or not a failure, but a refusal to go inward. A refusal to go inward. And who is extremely closed off to love in a healthy way. But if she were to go inward, right? Take a look at this world, really evaluate herself and her emotions. She had a lot more available to her. And this is going to take work and some time for healing. Let's get a little bit more. Let's get a few more cards here. Guide, illuminated path. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely connected to last night. This one came up as well. Guide, the illuminated path. So that's what that was all about, right? The path to the heart, one's inner heart healing. That's the way of healing. That's the way to renew all of this. And 2, 1, that's 3, that's Empress, and really step into that Empress energy. Yeah, maybe this is something that you've experienced in the past and it's what's put you there, but in order to get out of that, in order to change that, this is about going within and addressing and evaluating your emotions and the things that have been taken from you that you now take from others. And that's just that's a cycle of karma that is going to continue to come around. That doesn't just stop with you, right? The more you do it to other people, the more it's going to come back to you. I'm going to get a little bit more energy on this other side, this other person though, because it looks like a lot of big energies. We got strength, the moon, 6 of Pentacles, someone feeling generous. Let's see here. Abundance, yeah. Fortune, wealth, plenty. Page of Wands. Someone who is really focused on, putting in some work, investing in their truth. So, and this could be investing in a business, but I'm getting more so investing in themselves, right? And investing in a business could very much be investing in themselves. But we have this little page here, Page of Wands, and it's a man of action. Well, a boy of action. And that might very much be his focus right now is, and I say he, there's more, I would say a little bit more masculine energy coming off the side than feminine, but it could very well be female. But this is someone who's focused on their abundance, their career, and who's already starting to see some fruit of their labor. And part of what's multiplying this is that 6. It's their charity, their ability to give. Clarity. Planning, releasing, illusion. And we have renewal under that. Okay, so I just actually took a peek under the bottom of the deck, and this friendship. And it actually came out in the reverse. And while I usually don't do reversals for oracle cards, this relationship could very much be a friendship. So this person over here. So while this is very strongly feeling like a feminine energy, this really could be masculine or feminine. And it feels like something, a split, some clarity that came up about this friendship. Upright, it's about support, fun, unity, and play. But, if this person over here is emotionally unavailable, that's not just, and obviously being a little manipulative and taking what they get, that's not going to come across just in romantic relationships. That's going to show up in friendships as well. And with this coming up in reverse, I felt it really needed to be that way. That over a period of time, this has really been affected. Let's see, and we got the 2 hijabs there. And these women look very alike, so I'm definitely going with this as a friendship here. And these women could, look alike, be alike, and in a past time, probably had a lot of really fun, good times together. But this one over here is in a different energy. At the beginning of a big change and having the strength to speak one's truth and focus on their investments, their time, their career. Where this one over here seems to be kind of looking at their options, but not really doing much, not really investing anything. Let's get some more oracle cards so we can see. Now, this could very much be like this something that heals with time, but this could also just very much be that, you know, this is something that's run its course. Now with renewal, I believe that was the one under there. Yes, renewal being the underlying energy, I think it's definitely available. The energy is available. But this person here needs to go on an inward path to themselves, to their heart, whereas this one is very much needing to be on their outside, their action, their abundance, their wealth. These are two different focuses, and that's what they're planning for. And maybe this relationship, you know, was party to that or a distraction. I'm not really sure, but these are two people on two different paths right now. And that's, you know, that's not a bad thing. It's just sometimes it is what it is. People are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And sometimes they come back and sometimes they don't. Sometimes we just have distance. Let's see what else we got here. Thoughts. Yeah, this came up the other day too. So, you know, these people can be thinking about each other, can be thinking about this person's friend. This really could be a masculine or a feminine person over here. So I'm just getting very much that this is a feminine energy. And this could be, like I say, friendship, but this could be a romantically based friendship, you know. Let's see what else we got. Great fortune, yeah, there it is. This person is focused on their abundance, and yeah, they're probably still thinking about this other person, but right now that's just not where their focus is. Great abundance, fortune, the clarity of, you know, what they want to do with that. You can see this is a lot of investment, harvesting, and clarity. Gift. But I say this, you know, this friendship is definitely a gift to both. This relationship is a gift to both. Ooh, main female. Okay, so funny. Spirit is a funny thing. Main female over here. What did I say? Feminine energy. Thoughts. Thinking. What did I say? This person over here is definitely thinking about this person. And like I said, it could be a friendship, but now there's a little bit more masculine energy over here. But again, this could be feminine or masculine, or someone who's just in a strong energy of both. But I would definitely say that this person over here is thinking about this feminine energy over here, and looking at this relationship and this friendship as a gift. And it was a gift for both, whether this person can see it or not. And I say was, and I just say that because the way the friendship card came up, I just get that this might have shown up in a, or might be showing up in a way right now that just isn't beneficial to either one. Ooh, okay. Pathway. There's another path, right? The illuminated path, 8, 8, 8, more cycles. What did I say? Two different paths. These people are on two different pathways. And yes, there's this one in the middle, right, where they could possibly meet again in time, but both people are having to work on themselves right now. Work on themselves. And eventually may come back together. But when things, you know, help move you forward, relationships help move you forward in life, that's a beautiful thing. 8, 8, 8. Cycles and unconditional love, right? A lot of unconditional love. A lot of unconditional love here. Spiritual connection, completion, wisdom. So, like I said, relationships can help move you forward and reason or season or a lifetime. And this, this relationship might be at an end. This friendship might be at an end. Or maybe the spiritual lesson is at an end, right? At least in the way it looks in the 3D world. That doesn't mean that people won't love each other all the time, but there's transformation that has to take place here. Look at all the butterflies on that middle path. A lot of transformation that has to happen in order for people to end up back together again. But right now it's about individual transformation. Individual transformation, that's the main point. Opportunity, acceptance, gateway. Another 8. 35, someone's age could be 35. 35 could be a sync for you, but it's also 8s, right? Lots of 8s. Which to me is also cycles, right? That thing that comes back around. So to me, this is saying that this relationship in whatever form is going to come back around. It's just its ability to move forward in whatever way is going to be based on individual growth, right? So if they can come back down that center path, that's what I'm getting here. Let's get one more. Partnerships, unconditional love. Like I said, there's a lot of love here, a lot of unconditional love here. Partnerships, rejuvenation. But sometimes that's the thing about love, is we have to love people from afar. It doesn't mean that we don't love them. It just means that sometimes our paths take different routes. 7, 8, 9, 10 completion. So however this relationship has shown up recently or in the recent past, that's done. That's done. It can't be like that anymore. It won't be like that anymore. And these people are still in each other's kind of energy fields. But when it comes back around, it'll be up to these people on how they choose to show up. And if it, they stay in a path together. But relationships are mirrors, right? And they show us parts of ourselves and reflect back to us things that we need to heal, or the things that are beautiful and healed about us. So that, like I said, is a gift. But there's a lot of love here. So if you're either side of this portrait, don't think that this person doesn't care about you. This person loves you very much. But we all have to do what's right for us. And sometimes that means walking our own path. Ooh, hear the sirens? My music went off and the sirens came up. I'm going to take that as a sign. Anything that happens in a reading is part of the reading. A sign, and that's a big siren. Like, people just have to do what's right for them sometimes. Choose ease and grace. Path of least resistance. Another path. The path of love. The path of unconditional love. Choose the path of least resistance. Ease and grace. 8. Another 8. Yes. It's you guys, I just started this channel and it's just been crazy. It's been crazy, the amount of syncs and things that have been coming up. It's insane and I love it. And I so hope this channel grows for no reason other than all the amazing messages that are coming out, because I very much look forward to people seeing what I see, because it's awesome. Now, what I love about this is, just like in that last pathway, see all the butterflies there, right? All that transformation, the light and the dark, and it's that middle way, that combination of both that's right there. And this also is giving me like Alice in Wonderland kind of energy. But what's interesting is that this is also very much like a yin and yang. While I said this person was in a little bit of a different energy there, they're showing up on the light side. And while this person is, in a little different energy here, they're showing up on the shadow side, but there's a little bit of both on each side, Choose ease and grace. Like, don't fight what is, right? the more you go with it, the easier it is to overcome, you know, the obstacles in the way. Accept what it is. But I just think that's wonderful, that path. Love. I mean, unconditional love is the path. Unconditional love for ourselves and unconditional love for others. You know, we can only love people as far as we've met ourselves. And sometimes, like I said before, that path is from afar. But don't be worried, because this will definitely come back around. This will definitely come back around. We'll just see how things move forward the next time. All right? Thank you, guys.